Now, most people spend a lot of money on window treatment.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so our plants are here.
Persimmon berry, woohoo.
Very easy, very simple.
That's something else you should have in your kit, is a nice assortment of safety pins. I'm not having that later. That's it. In the window, we've got this glass here. In the morning, when the sun comes through here, this colored glass is just gonna pop. Oh, it's gonna look fantastic. I'm telling you, I wish I lived here. All right, this is her collection of baskets. I took them and I put them on the wall and put a frame around them because I really wanted them to be seen. Now you have a piece of sculpture that's a picture too. Whew, talk to me, come on. All right, we're gonna do some upholstery, right? People think upholstery is really hard. It really isn't if you break it down, okay? A chair has three basic parts. You have a frame, you have a seat, and you have a back. We're gonna wrap the fabric around and staple it on. The fabric we're gonna use, though, is mud cloth. Mud cloth is from a small country in Africa called Mali. Yes, and they make this there, and they do a lot of different colors. So we're gonna center that on there like that, flip the chair over. Now, when you staple, make sure that you staple in the center of each side first, pulling tight to the following side, boom, like that. And the finished chair looks like this, voila. Yo, we're here at Home Depot, and my buddy Pete, he's gonna help us mix some paint, okay? So come here, Pete. Yeah. Now I have plaster walls, right? What should I do before I paint?
Definitely use a primer sealer.
Why?
For stain killer, and it's also going to guarantee the adhesion.
Oh, okay. And what do? You just stir that or you shake it up? What
Actually,
do you do?
put it into the mixer.
Oh, you put it in here?
Right.
Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, right. So we'll be back in a minute. All right, so now remember earlier when we were talking about this wall and I told you it was sponge painting? I'm gonna show you how to do that. First, you need to get a sea sponge, right? Don't get a regular sponge because it doesn't have enough variation in it. A sea sponge has all these nice little things. You get a lot of nice, good pattern. First thing you do, rubber gloves because you don't want your fingers to look like that, right? Especially you ladies. I know you spend all that money on the manicure and whatnot. All right, so you put the sponge in the water and you squeeze out almost all the water. The more water you have, the more translucent the paint will look on the wall, but the more likely you are to get drips. So squeeze out, you know, pretty much all the water. You take a little bit of paint. You don't need a whole lot. Just a little bit, that's not a lot, right? And then you smoosh. Make sure you put your painter's tape down, ladies and gentlemen. It saves you a lot of time and effort in the end, cleaning up your moldings and stuff, all right? And now we're gonna start on the window treatment. Now, most people have either mini blinds or their predecessor Venetian blinds already up. Now, just so you know, Venetian blinds have nothing to do with Venice or Venetians. It's just like French fries have nothing to do with France or French, all right, but I don't know, whatever. So it comes with two little hooks. You put the hooks right there like that. Hand me that. Thank you. And then you hook that on there, and you hook this part on there, and you let it roll down, and they never roll down right. But you know, they always roll up fine, so you'll be fine. This is what you call curly willow. You can get it at the florist. It'll dry a nice brown, right? You tie it in the middle, put a loop around this end, a loop around that end, and we're gonna secure it at the top of the window with the same kind of hooks we used to put up the shade. And so you just hook that on there, and you hook this loop around there, and then you take about 5 yards of fabric, whatever you want, and just wrap around the willow and let it hang on the end. And that's it. Check out the border. Smaller is better sometimes, okay? It really works well. Ooh, a vibrating pager. You should get one. Ooh, I forgot my mother's coming for dinner. Look, I gotta go.